going to see Kent drop the E out of U over at Johnson's. There's a freebie for you. And then they're going to install it. And I want you to do the same thing, too. 616-318-0167. Jacob Bennett was so right when he said, Eric, it's not going to cost you that much to do this room. Quit being a pussy and hire us. All right, there you go. So that's happening. Thank you to them. Bennett Flooring Insulation, 616-318-0167. Call. If you miss any of this, just go to ericzaneshow.com, click on their logo, and it'll give you all the information you need on them. JM Synthetics. Buy your synthetic motor oil or lubricants or whatever it may be, all this lubricant stuff from JM Synthetics. Amsoil invented the product, synthetic motor oil, so that's where you want to get it. Now, how they sell it is they put people to work, like Jason Mays, Zaniac Jason, 616-747-0233 or jmsynthetics.com, okay? Key sponsor of the show, sponsors Dear Meathead, loves my dad. Amsoil, the best in the business. Buy your stuff from Jason. If you're a DIY pro and you need lubricants for cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, jet skis, marine, heavy duty, oh my God, you name it, firearms lubricants. They have it all. jmsynthetics.com is the website. All right, Kim Lazara distributes Singular. And that is so that you can get healthy and lose weight. I see the before and after pictures on Kim's Facebook page. These people who are turning back the hands of time. And it seems like whenever they lose, like this one lady, she dropped 70 pounds. I don't know what it is, but when they were fat, their fashion sense was all screwed up, and they wear these awful flower print shirts. And then they lose 70 pounds, and all of a sudden they dress awesome. Their hair's fixed up great. They're walking tall, newfound lease on life. Oh! Reach out to Kim for your Singular products. All right? Also, Shoreliners. Finally, last one. Shoreliners, they want to stripe your parking lot or your workplace. Shorelinersstriping.com. Stripe the parking lot, stripe the workplace, stripe the athletic field with Shoreliners. Okay, we are in the Metalworks Body Shop Fear Bunker Studio on the 2nd of July. This is the Eric Zane Show Podcast. Let us begin.
And now, here's a guy who has never won a congeniality award at any radio station, anywhere.
I will fight you in the street.
It's the Eric Zane Show Podcast with your host, Eric Zane.
Thank you, John. Hey, welcome into the Eric Zane Show Podcast. This is a daily, expletive-filled rant fest covering news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. All right? I'm a little worried about the feed. Oh, no. Oh, God, please don't let it do it again. As you know, on this podcast, I have had numerous issues with the video stream. We do it live each and every day. Now, I just need you to know, as we start this show, Diana is not home, so if it does go in the shitter again, you have to, you can't reach out to her because she's not here. I'll cover where she is in just a second. But I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like it's, I don't know, weird. But I think it'll be all right. We shall see. Al writes, what's the intro song? That is that? No. I think this might be it. I've got several of them. I think that one is called Bold. Yeah. The one that you heard on the intro, Al writes, is called Bold, and it is, I have the only copy of it. It was made, it's a riff, basically, that John and Jennison plays, and he recorded it for me. He recorded all the music for me. And the name of his project is called Grubbish, Grubbish. Now, I'm saying it, but you can't get it anywhere. he has a regular day job, and he makes music on the side. So one day, John is going to release that, and, well, he's going to release it with me, and I'm going to tell you all about it, and you're all going to go buy it. That's like the type of music that you play when you're, like, walking into, like, an MMA fight. Listen to that. It's a great, great riff. That one is called Bold, and then he's got one called Word. Listen to this one. By the way, John is on he's on the drums, he's on the bass, he's on the guitar. And then this one is called Blue Water Green. It says here, Johnson. Yeah. Fantastic. I think it's making Sarah hot. She's a huge fan of John. And I am too. Even though he knifed me the last week on the Patreon. He should be watching this because it's July. He made a harsh stance. He said, I'm writing you off for June. Like, why? He goes, well, because you're talking about too much of, the things in the world that everybody's talking about. And I can't have that. Sorry, just busted your balls. Jason says he's such a big part of the show and he canceled you, LOL. That's cool. Whatever. At least he didn't give me the long kiss goodbye. Hey, Zane, I am here to announce that I am departing you. I am leaving you. No. He'll be back. I talked to him since then. It's all cool. No big deal. All right. So much to get to on the podcast today. Michigan's governor, Gretchen Whitmer, is shutting down bars again, and people are pissed. I'm going to get into that as best that I can. Fireworks are flying off the shelves in my great state, and not everybody listening is from Michigan. I realize that, but still, it's kind of a news thing. It might be something that can apply to your community too. People are pissed with this news as well. A lot of people that are being vocal, they don't like the fireworks, but a lot of people do like the fireworks. A couple getting an epic wedding photo got a little bit more than they bargained for. I'm going to talk about that and kind of go off on the so-called epic wedding photo. That's been a thing for his lunch. People are trying to kill the old bastards like me. But first, some health updates in the Eric Zane Show Podcast household. Where to begin? I want to begin with talking a little bit about the kidney update. Yesterday, I published an interview with Misty from Nashville. And I see you, Alan. No problem. Log on there. Check me out. Does it look like shit? Hold on here. Now I got to see. I'm so curious. Oh, man. Yeah, there's all sorts of comments about it coming and going again. All right, well, I'm not going to stress about it. That's Megan's advice. So that is, I don't know what's up with this damn thing. I can't worry about it, though, so I'm just going to continue on. If we get into the weeds, stick with it as long as you can, if you could. And then what we'll do is, if you can just go and check out the audio podcast, that's it's like the best I can do. I have no idea. I'll tell you this. I've got 2 or 3 different things that I can utilize for the internet, and it was looking like it was okay. I have no clue. I have stressed about this a whole lot lately, and I don't know I'm at a loss. All right. Where the hell was I? This is I gotta relax here. Okay, that's where I was. Let me get into the story about the kidney update. I posted an interview yesterday with Misty from Nashville, and she has donated a kidney. She's actually done this, and I interviewed her yesterday, and it was quite a thing. So I want you to go and check that out. I did the interview because not only is she a great story, but being that we're going through this right now, I have things that I want to know about. So to talk to her about that was awesome, and she was an excellent interview. I sent that along to the guy who I'm trying to donate a kidney to, and he was like, "Oh man, this is so great." He is watching this all come together, and I've been telling him about how the audience is invested in this, and how this a growing number of people, this pocket of people that support this podcast, are all thinking about him. And I'm telling you, this is all getting him through this. And he's actually in the hospital right now for extended time. He has a unrelated condition to the kidney thing, where his immune system is attacking the nerves in his system, and they don't know why. They're trying to pinpoint that problem. So he's getting all these tests done. He can't even walk anymore because his body is betraying him. So that is a separate problem right now for him. But I have been in touch, and I'll keep you updated too. But I talked with the folks at UCLA yesterday, and when I am going to California the second week in August, that will be August 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. And that whole week, I plan on podcasting from Los Angeles as I go through a whole battery of tests for this kidney donation and interviews. They're going to be on a treadmill, make sure that everything is okay with my heart and lungs. There's going to be all sorts of other testing and interviews, psychological exams, make sure that my brain is in the right place. All sorts of consultation. Like every day of the week, I have a different meeting with a different doctor as part of the UCLA transplant team that is helping to make this happen. And this is starting to really take hold now, the reality of this. So I had a long conversation with those people in California, and it's always difficult because I don't speak Californian. And when I say that, I mean, there are 2 types of people that you can be speaking with in this setting, and that is a person who doesn't speak English as a second language, like they speak English as the first language. Those people are tough to follow in the conversation because the West Coast accent is so strong, and they inflect in weird spots, and I'm like, what? All this up talking and just oddness, and I'm like, I can barely follow along with the conversation. That's actually harder to decipher than the person who speaks English as a second language. There's this lady of Asian descent who I talk to all the time, and she's actually easier to understand than the lady who speaks only Californian. Californian is its own language, and we all speak it to some, or we can all understand it to some degree. But oh my God, huge problems trying. And I'm like, I got the phone mashed up against my face, so that, and I got the volume all the way up, and I'm like, maybe if it gets louder, I can decipher the words. I put it on speaker, turn it all the way up. I bury the actual speaker portion of the iPhone right into my ear hole, and I'm like, back up 3 sentences and start over, because I missed so. God dang it! This thing. The language barrier is so difficult between the people who speak English as a second language for the hospital and the people who speak Californian. By the time it's all said and done, I'm going to have donated my heart and lungs and and agreed to it. And because I've been like, yeah, sure, I understand you, but I don't really. So, all right. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to pause this, and I am going to come back on the live stream because I am not confident that this is working. Or I'm going to try to make this work right here with this little flick.